Hello, today I'm reviewing the beautiful LEGO Ideas Medieval Blacksmith set, which contains a whopping 2,164 pieces. It comes with 4 minifigures and has been given the set number 21325. Here we have a really good selection of figures, including a few animals. Those of you who grew up with the classic castle theme will recognize these knights to be part of the Black Falcon faction. They both share the same torso and legs with great detailed prints. Each of them have their own unique shoulder armor, and they both have their own helmets. The blacksmith himself features a great beard piece, and his leather apron continues past down his torso to nearly the bottom of his legs. We get an archer who presumably is the wife of the blacksmith, and it feels like she's supposed to represent the forestman with her similar green torso and the fact that she's an archer, but maybe I'm just reaching. She comes with some nice dual molded legs, plus another facial expression for when she's drawing back on her bow. Here is the family dog, which does appear in many other sets, so there's not much to say here besides it's a husky. And then we have the horse, which is my favorite animal in all of LEGO. It has 2 points of articulation, its back legs and its neck. Moving on to the build, the buggy is one of my favorite parts of the set, as it is an amazing inclusion that they really did not have to do. Horse and buggy is equipped with a lantern to light up its path. It has enough room for both of your Black Falcon knights. It's also got plenty of space for all of your treasure and weaponry in the back end. And of course, it rolls around. With this being a LEGO Idea set, there are of course some pretty major differences from the original designed by Rob. His design takes a much less vibrant approach with much more mellow color tones and looks a bit more realistic. I will say personally I prefer the final product, and I think it does a good job at staying pretty faithful to the Ideas project that people voted for. But now let's get into it, starting with the exterior. We have the blacksmith's forge, which is advertised by a printed sign just up above. Then within the forge lies a light brick, which is activated by pushing in the bellows, which creates a stunning effect. And then of course no blacksmith shop is complete without its anvil. Around the corner built into the staircase is a storage area being used for lumber. Then we have an apple tree, which is a pretty chaotic, unorthodox build in terms of techniques, but it gets the job done flawlessly. Underneath, chilling in the shade, is a water well with some algae growing around the rim along with a bucket. Up and down the staircase lies plenty of studs for you to pose your minifigures however you see fit. On the backside, you'll notice a target on the tree so the archer can practice, and then some wear and tear on the outer walls. Going on is more of the same, but with some pumpkins thrown in and some support beams. Each entrance on both floors have these really nice doors which make use of these amazing printed planks. Here along the second and third floor on all sides, we have some timber framing, which if you don't know was a medieval building technique to reinforce a structure, and I'm quite a fan of this look and I think it translates amazingly into LEGO. The roof looks amazing with these blue shingles, and building it isn't nearly as painful as you'd expect, and I'm a big fan of this chimney, which continues all the way throughout the house and starts down all the way at the bottom at the forge. After taking off the top 2 floors, we gain access to the first floor, which is very wide open and gives your hand a lot of room to pose your minifigures. Over here we have some finished armor pieces up for sale, plus a helmet and a shield. In the corner there is some sort of material. If I had to guess I'd say raw iron, but I'm not quite sure. And then here we have a variety of tools hung up along the wall. Then we have what I assume to be an iron ingot, which is heated up and ready to be worked on. After moving up to the next floor, we have the kitchen and dining area of the home with some really nice chairs sat around the table with dinner all ready to go, which was cooked in front of the fireplace just right over here. And accompanying the fireplace on one side is a butter churn, on the other is a cutting board with some carrots on it, and then some cooking utensils right above it. Underneath the staircase, just past these candles, is a keg of beer. To gain access to the bedroom, you grab it this side of the roof and it slides right out of place. This floor is personally my favorite as it feels the most authentic. For me, the real attention grabber is this beautifully brick-built bed with a blue and green tartan pattern making up the bedspread. Look a little to the left and you'll spot a chest filled with some essentials, being a compass and backpack. Then you have this bear fur rug, which was a common status symbol during medieval times. Not too far from the rug is a stool for your minifigures to sit in so they can write their letters right in front of a beautiful lookout. Here are my final thoughts. This is a very beautiful set that would look amazing on any shelf or in any village. I truly believe this is a perfect LEGO set down to its price tag of $150. which in current times for a set this good and as big as it is, that is an unbeatable value. If you are interested in the set whatsoever, I urge you to get it ASAP, as it is already retired and may be going up in price soon. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider subscribing and liking this video. Thank you for your time and have a great rest of your day.